boy who lived in a faraway land. He was loved, appreciated, and happy. He lived his life in a beautiful home, a wonderful time, and in a fun way. He went to school, made childhood memories, went to college, and developed stories. When he finished college, he came back to his hometown and became a teacher at Gethsemane Baptist Christian School, where he taught junior high and high school for 2 years. After those 2 delightful and amazing years, a rock hit him in the head, and he decided to become the new 5th and 6th grade teacher. If you hadn't noticed by now, this is the one and only Trader Jones. Thinking of Mr. Jones, many words come up to your mind. First, he's brutally honest with you, but you'll thank him later for it. Second, he's extremely hilarious and has the most contagious laugh. Lastly, he has a strong passion for your future. Mr. Jones is a great friend, teacher, and we're all blessed to have him in this school.
Aren't we supposed to be recording, like, the news segment?
Was that right now? Welcome back to Crusader News. I'm Elisha, and I'll be bringing your news from now on. Last month in August, we had 2 very important birthdays. Mr. Sippy and our very own principal, Josh Weldon.
It's clean, they're all clean. And then right here.
Wait, why is it on this side? It's so
It's
dirty.
okay, I know. Birthday man! We didn't have a candle, so we had to improvise. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday from all of us to you. We wish it was a birthday so we can party too. Alright, okay, back to the kitchen.
You can party too.
If you want to know where we got these photos from, check the link below. Not that one. The one in the description. The one in the description, because that's the one you can actually click. Thank you for tuning in to Crusader News. I'm Elisha, and I'll see you next time.
Imagine having all of your secrets published to the world. This happened to Emily Dickinson, a very popular poet, and she wrote amazing poems that people still love till this day. And this is coming from a person who doesn't normally like to read. Emily wasn't someone you would say is normal. Like, she was very peculiar, as in she would walk around in all white clothing in her hometown, and you know, people thought it was kind of odd that she only wore all white, and she would only have conversations through her door. And for her friends, the only contact they would make would be sending each other letters, because she didn't want to speak to them in person. Her poems were all in her diary, and the only person who knew where her diary was Emily Dickinson. And she didn't tell anyone her whole life until it was on her deathbed that she told her last living relative, which was her niece, where her diary was. But she told her, once you find the diary, burn it. Once Emily passed away, her niece found the diary and decided to read a page, and then ended up reading the whole book and thought, hey, this would be a great opportunity to publish this, make some moolah. So at first, her poems weren't really making any money. It took a couple of years for it to rise to fame, and a lot of people really loved it. I don't know how Emily would feel if she found out that all of her poems and her diary was published, but she rose to fame from the grave, and I think that's pretty cool. So thank you guys so much for listening to this segment. See you guys soon.
Define table tennis. No, that is not what table tennis is. But in the late 1880s, this sport was created. I honestly think that the name table tennis sounds super snobby, but it also goes by the much more common and cooler name, ping pong. To start off the match, we have a coin toss. The winner of this coin toss gets to choose whether they want serve or side. I chose serve. In official matches, each player serves twice. The simplest way to explain this is if you hit the ball out or stop the ball in play, the other person gets a point.
pong.
To win a ping pong match, you must be the first one to reach 11 points. Let me be honest and say we didn't follow all of the official rules, but we did have fun.